Why real estate sales to foreigners in Turkey declined in years 2016 and 2020 and 2023. The first decline, 2016, marked a major change in real estate sales to foreigners in Turkey. After a remarkable increase in the first quarter of the year by 8.8% compared to 2015, sales faced a sharp decline during the remaining months, reaching its lowest level in July at -48.5%, and this decline continued fluctuating until the end of 2016. And generally, the number of properties sold to foreigners decreased by -20.3% by the end of 2016, as the Turkish economy faced multiple challenges, ranging from political, military, and economic. Politically, Turkey faced the repercussions of the constitutional amendments that allowed the transition to a presidential system, as well as the failed military coup in mid-June. On the military level, Turkey entered into open warfare in both Syria and Iraq to protect its borders, in addition to Russia's decision to ban Turkish products after it shot down a Russian fighter jet near the Syrian border. On the economic level, these events have put real pressure on Turkey's economic indicators, as foreign direct investments decreased by 28.5% and revenues from real estate sales to foreigners decreased by 6.4% compared to 2015. Interestingly, the decline in real estate sales revenue was only in the third and fourth quarters, -31.9% and -8.7%, respectively. Second decline, real estate sales to foreigners decreased for the second time in 2020 by -10.3%, due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the imposition of severe travel restrictions around the world. And it is noted that the start of the decline in sales began in March by -3%, then sales decreased sharply in April and May by about -78%, and the decline in sales continued less in June and July by -38.1% and -34.6%, respectively. Then there was an increase in sales from August through November by 20.8% compared to 2019, and then a final decline in December by -16.4%. The most countries where the number of sales decreased this year are Saudi Arabia by -69.2%, followed by Kuwait by -35.3%, followed by Germany by -26.6%, followed by Iraq and Afghanistan by -12%, while real estate sales to Iran increased by 32.6%. Followed by Russia by 6.4%. Revenues from real estate sales to foreigners this year decreased by -20.6% overall, with the first, second, and fourth quarters showing a decrease of -13%, -50.7%, and -23.9%, respectively. While the third quarter's revenue was $1.013 billion. The third decline, the decline in real estate sales to foreigners in 2023, was the largest and needs a deep study to explain it. There are many perspectives as to why real estate sales to foreigners declined in 2023, the most influential of which are the following. The first reason: the rise in real estate prices due to inflation, which reached 64.7% by the end of 2023, and the increase in real estate prices reached 84%. The average real estate price in Turkey increased to 3,092,700 Turkish lira. And the selling price per square meter increased to 23,790 Turkish lira. According to Knight Frank's Global Residential Cities Index in the third quarterly report 2023, Ankara followed by Istanbul experienced the fastest price growth over the 12 months to September, ranking first and second with 102.7% and 77.6% over the year, respectively. Second reason: tightening government regulations in granting real estate residency and raising the threshold for obtaining real estate residency in Turkey to a minimum of $200,000 in all cities of Turkey. Third reason: the campaigns led by opposition parties against the foreign presence in major cities were a major reason for the government to increase the real estate investment limit required for foreigners in order to obtain Turkish citizenship, from $250,000 to $400,000. Fourth reason: the new regulation on renting real estate for tourism purposes in Turkey, which was issued based on Article 6 of Law No. 7464 on renting real estate for tourism purposes and amendments to some laws dated October 25, 2023, which sets many obligations and measures that limit the expansion of renting residential properties for the purpose of hotel or tourist housing. Fifth reason. Increasing the interest rate on bank loans. The Turkish Central Bank raised the interest rate from 8.5% to 42.5% in 7 consecutive sessions. Reason 6. The impact of the February 2023 earthquake on real estate sales to foreigners, as there were great concerns among investors, especially since the occurrence of cities with a high demand for foreigners on the earthquake zone, such as Istanbul, Izmir, Antalya, and Bursa. Seventh reason. Using real estate as an investment tool to hedge against inflation, as real estate is the best safe financial investment tool for hedging, which creates long-term protection against inflation. Reason 8. Since Arab nationalities have a large share in real estate sales in Turkey, which amounted to 36.3% during the last 9 years, but the racist practices of some individuals and opposition parties against foreigners, especially Arabs, Afghans and Pakistanis, led to the reluctance of many of them to buy real estate, as the percentage of Arab sales decreased from 47.8% in 2015 to 17.2% in 2023. Reason 9. The tendency of foreigners to competitive and more attractive markets than the Turkish market. It is noted in the 3 cases of real estate decline during the past 10 years that the value of revenues from the sale of real estate to foreigners was not in line with the percentage of decline in the number of real estate, as the percentage of decline in revenues in 2016 was -6.4% with a decrease in the number of real estate sold -20.3%. While the decline in 2020 was -20.6% with a decrease in the number of real estate for -10.3% only, and the percentage of decline in revenues in 2023 was about -43.2% with a decrease in numbers -48.1% from the previous year, that is, the decline last year is the largest in 9 years. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button.